What's up, girls? Welcome back to my channel. It's Whit here again with another video. So today I have a brand new tutorial or review on the new Juvias place, their holiday palettes. They recently, like 2 weeks ago, released their holiday collection, and I picked up just the palettes because I didn't want anything else from the collection. So this is their I Love palette right here, and then they have their I Love Ice palette. So I don't want to do too much rambling. I want to just jump into this look, but before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below if you pick these up, or if you plan on picking this up, or if you passed on it, and follow your girl on Instagram if you're not yet. Follow me, and now let's go ahead and get started. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get started. I already have my brows fully filled in, and then to prime my eyes, I use the Makeup Revolution eyeshadow base in medium. So Juvia's Place dropped 2 new palettes about 2 weeks ago. I actually got this in the mail last week, and I'm just now doing the video today. So this is the I Love palette. This is what this one looks like right here. It's like a red and blue palette. It does have it has one pressed glitter in here, which is that red glitter. I think red glitter is so ugly. And then this is the I Love Ice, which I think this is the palette that I'm going to be using today because I kind of have a look in mind. I actually do want to play with this glitter here today, so we're gonna do something like a pastel look with some glitter. You know, it's gonna be really fun. So to get things started, I'm gonna first take this brush right here. This is a MAC 217 brush. I'm gonna first go into this palette right here, and I'm gonna take this shade down here in the corner, this matte shade, and I'm just gonna go ahead and like place this all over the lid. Okay, so this is looking decent. Now I'm gonna go into this shade right up here, and taking this Morphe M504 brush, I believe, just any type of like blending brush you have, I'm just gonna go ahead and take that shade, and I'm gonna just blend out the edges of this. So honestly, when I saw this collection, I was quite underwhelmed, like highly underwhelmed. But you guys know, like, I'm a Juvia's Place fanatic, and I do enjoy collecting their palettes. But honestly, I feel like if this was like any other brand who would have released this color story, I really would have passed on it. I don't see myself grabbing these palettes after I film this video, to be quite honest. Now the glitter in here, I'm hoping this glitter comes out the way I want it to come out because it looks really pretty in the palette. But yeah, this was a bit underwhelming. I just wanted to use that color, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back into that original brush that I had and go back into that original shade that I had. I'm just going to go ahead and place this down again, and then I think I'm going to take the tip of this brush and like kind of like blend this. This is going to be a really easy look, like a really simple look. And here's the thing, like when I saw these palettes, and I think that's what took me so long to film with them, I just literally don't feel any type of inspiration looking at them. Like, they're just so limiting, and I'm not inspired looking at these palettes. Unpopular opinion, I think I'm like the one person who actually likes daylight savings. I like that it gets dark a little bit earlier. I know a lot of people hate it, and sometimes I'm like, oh snap, it's not time to go to bed just yet. But because it's dark, like I'm like, oh, it's time to get ready to go to sleep. And I'm like, girl, it's only like 6 in the evening. But yeah. Okay, so I think this is a nice blend so far. I'm just gonna go ahead and like bring this up, this periwinkle shade that I'm putting out, I'm gonna bring it up a little bit higher just because I'm gonna cover most of this color up with the glitter anyway. See, fine girl, no pimple, no pimple. Go right, girl. Okay, so I'm gonna take my Anastasia Beverly Hills, their glitter adhesive, and let me first get the brush that I'm gonna use first. So taking this and glitter adhesive, and you gotta be careful with this stuff, okay? Because this is nothing to play with. I'm gonna just take one eye at a time. Just get in your eye, child. Sorry to you. And then I'm gonna take the glitter. Please don't disappoint too. I have not put glitter on in so long. Y'all, I haven't even worn makeup in like, since like Halloween weekend. Today is November 12th. I just realized, I was like, wow, I really don't be going nowhere. Okay. Y'all, I like this. I like these. I like these. I like these. I like this. Too bad it's, what time is it? It's 6:47 at night and I have nowhere to go. This is the downside of doing YouTube is a lot of times you're just gonna put on makeup to go nowhere. But I was trying to take picture, you know? Take small picture. Y'all, so I've been watching a lot of Jennifer's Diary. And because I haven't watched it in years, so I was like, let me start watching it again. Child, Jennifer just will never learn. Like, just always getting herself into a lot of unnecessary trouble. So I think you can honestly, I feel like I went a little too heavy with the glitter adhesive because I feel like I'm finding myself having to pack on a lot of glitter. Like if you guys can see, like it's kind of, I don't know if you guys are seeing it. Like I feel like I'm seeing it here in person, but like it kind of almost took off the base of the eyeshadow underneath it. And so I have to make sure that I really pack on a lot of glitter so that way it doesn't, you're not seeing like my skin peek through. So this is really just bold. I really dug my brush into this glitter. Let me kind of like press it back nicely. So I really don't want to just like not use the other palette. So let me see, maybe, I just need like a nice little pencil brush. Maybe I can take this shade right here. This like teal shade. And see, let's see how this looks if I place something here. Oh, I'm not in focus. I don't think this looks bad. Don't you? You guys, well, okay, you guys can't tell me until you're watching the video, so, but anyways. Yeah, I don't think this looks bad. I just don't want to like not use the palette at all because that's literally what I was about to do is not use it. But I think this works. This looks nice. I like that. All right, so this is the look semi-completed. Hold on. This does not look blended. I just looked at the camera. Does it look blended? All right, so this is the look semi-completed. I'm gonna go ahead and do my lashes, do the rest of my face off camera, and then I'm gonna be back to give you guys like my final thoughts on this palette. I already talked about it a little bit when I was doing the eyeshadow, but I'll give you guys my full, thoughts on this entire collection, even though I didn't get the whole collection, but I got thoughts though. So yeah, I'll be back shortly. All right, you guys, so this is the completed look, and I think I like the way it came out for the most part. I feel like this is a decent look for what I was, what I had to work with. So let's talk about these palettes. I believe each of these retail for $14. 14? I don't know, it's somewhere around there. I always forget, but I'm pretty sure it's like $14. So yeah, this is Juvia's Place's holiday collection. To be quite honest with you guys, I am very underwhelmed with this collection. I feel like what most people liked from their entire collections, they came out with like palettes, brushes, and like some other stuff or whatever. I feel like the brush set was what everybody wanted because that's the thing that sold out and people were like, can you please restock it? I didn't want the brush set because I don't really need any brushes. I'm one of those people that when I kind of find the brushes that work for me, I just kind of stick with them and I ride with it till it falls apart. So I didn't want any more brushes. I just wanted the palettes because you guys know I collect them here. And honestly, like I said earlier in the video, if I did not collect Juvia's Place's eyeshadow palettes, I would not have picked these up. If this was any other brand that would have released these particular color stories, I would not have picked these up. I just feel like this was, actually no, this one isn't bad because Juvia's Place has been on their like, monochromatic palette theme. So I was okay with this one. It's a little light. I like, a little bit deep or something, but I get they had a theme that they were trying to stick with, like the ice and light, But anyways, this one right here, honestly, I just felt like because they kind of gave us blue here, and I get this is like more of a teal color. I just feel like the teal and the red, sorry guys, I just feel like the teal and the red, I don't know. And to be quite honest, like what I've been really thinking, because I'm hoping that this is not their full holiday collection, because if you guys remember last year, they had those two palettes, Nubian Glow, whatever it was, and then they released the Wahala 2 palette. I'm hoping that they have something else in store for us. Juvia's Place did get their start with eyeshadow palettes, but within the past like 2 to 3 years, they have expanded their brand into complexion, into skincare, into lips, like, which I'm happy about because that is really how a brand will sustain themselves. Putting out eyeshadow palettes all the time will not keep you afloat for years to come. That's not what keeps people coming back over and over because I'm not repurchasing these ever. Like, I don't see myself ever finishing either one of these palettes and having to repurchase them. But you know, skincare, foundation, stuff like that. So I feel like a lot of their energy has been put towards that. And lately, their eyeshadow palettes they've been coming out with are just not really my favorite color story. Like the quads they came out with earlier this year or this summer. It wasn't really my favorite, but you know, I bought them. The blushed and bronze palettes, same thing, not really my favorite. Like, I just feel like what they've been putting out lately hasn't really been my favorite, but the collector in me just keeps buying it. And I'm really just thinking in the long run, I don't know how much longer I want to keep collecting their palettes because, I don't know. I only have so much space anyway, right? But that is that with these palettes. That's all I really have to say about them. I mean, it's your call if you want to buy it or not. First, I feel like this is something that can be skipped out on, so it really is your call. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow your girl on Instagram if you're not yet. Follow me, and until next time, I'll talk to you beauties later. Bye!